feels like I just got out of this chair after that 24-hour deal.
Oh, I'm here.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to UMRV.
Try and reset this stream real quick, get rid of some of this buffer going on. It's a little bit ridiculous. Bear with me a minute.
We are getting ready to harvest up some stuff. And I lost sound. I think I lost sound.
Rubber burner always gives me crap when I'm late.
Let's see here. Where are we at, guys?
But he's not here. He decided not to join us, so now we're going to give him crap all
Where
stream.
is the truck? You all have the grain truck up there?
Oh, we're going to need something. I am going to have an announcement for all my viewers. My viewers are going to have to jump over to Twitch in the near future.
This is a truck.
Because we will be moving our live streams over to Twitch.
POW.
Oh, why is that?
POW.
Don't mind me asking.
Because I'm tired of YouTube
there it is.
taking off, banning my videos because I play music.
There it is.
Monetized, so I
hey there, British farmers. Hey, Rage. Hey, Kiwi.
I'm still going to keep the YouTube channel for the pre-recorded videos and the Cletus series and that kind of stuff, but live streams won't be over here.
Hey, Lynn, I sent you a message on Discord real quick.
Alright, I'll check.
Alright, we'll try this again.
Dang, this is about the most people I've seen in the voice chat all day.
Well, it's because nobody gets in the voice chat until it's time to stream. Some of us have jobs. We gotta work.
I was gonna say, have you been in voice chat all day?
Maybe.
It's very lonely.
I'm dealing with a lot of lag, guys.
That map does lag when you stream in certain areas.
I'm not using GPS when I do a headland there, Kiwi. Haven't quite decided how we're gonna break this field up yet. We're gonna have to do something because somebody's gonna be running all over the field and picking up empty enough.
Sounds like fun, huh?
Hey Billy, how's it going?
How's your wheel working out?
Wheel is fine. The pedals are terrible, and I still haven't reprogrammed the keypad, but
Pedals squeak, don't they?
they're too small. They're too close together. My feet are too big for them.
Mine are too.
Coming for you, Rockhound.
Stream's acting all kinds of crazy.
Would be a Rockhound stream if it wasn't.
Yep.
This weekend, though, right? This weekend.
Oh, yay. YouTube's playing up again, by the way, guys. Just to let you know.
What?
YouTube's playing up again, just so you guys know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm right behind Clint.
Man, this lag is awful.
Basically, it's saying that you've got 5 likes and 9 watching, and then sometimes it says 1 waiting and stuff. So it's doing that.
Is it lagging when you're streaming or lagging all the time?
I don't know. My YouTube is just buffering now. It's not even moving.
I would try stop streaming raw count. You're probably gonna end up going halfway across the map and not even know it.
Yeah.
Majestic wants to know what's tonight's topic that we're talking about. I don't know. let that up to Farmer Fine. It's his baby.
Okay, stream's gonna go off. I'm gonna do a recording and
There you
I'll
are.
catch it tomorrow.
And then we might have a special guest on another channel tomorrow.
Oh. There we go. This is the second time that we've harvested this field this year. If y'all remember, I don't know what we pulled out of here, but then we put soybeans in it. Way back in midsummer, a whole 4 seasons ago.
Somebody just leaves the stream with his harvester running right in the middle of the field.
I'm coming.
So it's Christmas.
I had to get the recording going.
Majestic, I said, I don't know. We let that up to Farmer Klein. He kind of comes up with it on the fly, and then we just talk about it. We don't ever have set topics.
What's
It's whatever we feel like talking about.
what's his topic?
I don't know. What's your topic, Majestic? What do you want us to talk about? I think we need to bum on Rubber Burner and talk about how he's too busy modding to join us.
Chop Straw looks really good.
Or jacking up his house. So I assumed that was his house he was jacking up.
No, I think that was something to do with his brother's business. He lives in an apartment, so
Oh.
I can't imagine that he was doing that on his.
The map's really laggy when you're live streaming.
Might be because of all the people we have on the server. I don't know.
Might be the
Only
fact that
4
we
of
don't
us.
actually have a server, do we?
This is.
Oh, that's right. You did go.
Yeah, Farmer Clyde's got his own private server.
This is. And I'm ranging from
No,
from
we're not gonna
mid
talk about
20s
that
to a
because-
couple hundred milliseconds, but I probably got 3 people upstairs trying to watch something else on the internet too.
Yell at him and tell him to get off YouTube.
It's just kids. Don't yell at the kids. If they're being quiet and they're staying out of trouble, you let them go and you deal with it.
I was joking.
I know you were. I don't know, the weather's kind of a sore subject too, Majestic. We were supposed to get this big old nor'easter, and I was supposed to be out making money today. In fact, my job even gave me the day off because they said they didn't want me out driving the truck in the weather, and we didn't get nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't make nothing today. We got
Right.
rain. So I
Hey,
slept.
Rob.
Oh, Brandon, I don't know if the CCM mod is compatible with Tazwell.
You did get the notification, right?
One notification.
I don't play on
I do
Tazwell,
not.
so I don't know if the CCM mod works or not.
Who's talking, sorry? What stream?
I'd suggest trying out over at I'd suggest
Oh, no,
posting over at
I
PCSG.
did into my subscriptions.
Yeah, he
It's,
unsubbed from that one.
Hey, Genetic.
The British farmer.
Yeah, I'm not. Hey, who unsubscribed from me?
That would be Kiwi.
Majestic says I was supposed to go to leave of Poland for vacation at the beginning of the week. Okay. Billy says he's going to a league for his Scholars Bowl team. Ah, cool. I like bowling. Bowling's fun.
bowling is
Just
fun.
stayed home to make
Love
sure
bowling.
we didn't lose power and our house and pets were safe.
What's the bowling that they do out here with the little teeny pins?
Duck pin.
Is that like a Virginia thing? I've never seen that before.
I think it's more of an East Coast thing.
Never seen it.
We had it in Maryland. It's a little ball and little pins.
Well, guys, all you that are gonna watch this video tomorrow, I hope I didn't bum you out, but my stream just wasn't wanting to act right tonight. Like I said, I'm getting Comcast in this weekend, so hopefully next time it'll be more up to par.
Actually,
I do apologize for
Right.
cutting it short.
it'll actually probably be tomorrow when you're seeing this. Better go delete that live stream.
Yeah, I'll delete the live stream and I'll upload this after the stream's over tonight. I'll upload this for 8 o'clock in the morning.
And
Oh, wow.
don't forget my my things that you said you were gonna download too.
That's right. I got to get that link for tomorrow night.
Boy, now I feel dumb. Billy says it's not bowling. Scholars Bowl is a test of your mind to see what you know.
Oh, no.
Oh well, I still like bowling.
I tell you, I'm really
With
loving
real
this,
size pins.
Really loving this new wheel I got.
Puts a whole new perspective to the game, don't it?
It does. It's freaking amazing. It is so realistic.
What'd you get?
I got the Thrustmaster GTX, or TMX, I'm sorry. It's gear driven, motorized. Got the dual wheels. I didn't get the shifter or nothing with it. But it's got the paddles, and I think it's got like 15 buttons on it.
Now I want to get the pedals and the shifter. That way I can use the gearbox mod.
Yeah, that would be cool. They want another $100 for the shifter that comes with this wheel set.
Oh dang!
Yeah, I couldn't just do that right now.
It's always an upgrade.
Oh yeah. Then I'll have to get the 3-pedal set too. The clutch.
Jesse says it's okay if we didn't go to Leva because we go 15 or 20 times a year. Small ball and pin bowling is called candle pin bowling. Billy says we're actually having a golf league in high school. I can't wait. Oh, that's all you, buddy. I can't stand golf.
Not one of my favorite sports.
I got a heck of a slice.
I'm the only golfer here, huh?
Yeah.
No, mate, the only sport to play.
I caught a little bit of your race the other night, Klein. It was PLI brought some memories back to me.
So golfing is often referred to as a good walk, spoiled by having to hunt down a little ball. Or as some other people I know who always golf with a cooler. The front 9 is pretty good. The back 9, they are completely trashed.
Yeah.
Because it's you know, it's a beer a hole.
If you're not playing golf without a partner with you, and maybe golf clubs, then you're wasting your time.
Maybe golf clubs, do you just throw the ball?
Well, yeah, you can throw it. Yeah. In fact, you can just stay on the first tee and just not worry about the rest of it.
Jessic says he was born in Warsaw, moved to Leva by age 2, then to the USA by age 4. Been here for 10 years in June 23rd to be precise. Cool.
Just gonna keep running around trying to find everybody.
Bad day at golf is better than a good day at the office, I can tell you that much.
No, it's a better day, or bad day of fishing is a better day than bad day of work.
Hey Spectre, did that
Bad day of fishing is better than a good day at work.
Did that trip fall through?
They're gonna make an offer to that guy, so it'll be probably a couple of weeks.
Alright, I'm out of town next week, so there won't be, well, there can be, but it won't be with me. If we're going to do a UMRV on Wednesday, I'll need to know so I can turn the server on, but I won't be around to play. But you all are more than welcome to stream if you want.
I've been playing a lot of Ark lately. Anybody else play that game?
What is it?
Ark?
No, I haven't heard of it. Put a link in Discord channel for me. I'll check it out.
It's a survival, first-person survival game.
It's
I played it for about 3 minutes and it sucked.
yeah, it sucks really bad.
Spectre likes it.
Yeah, that depends on your what you like.
Jesse says he's got a bit of a Boston accent now. Boston. Billy says he was born and raised as a Kansas boy. The trailer he lived in when he was 1 burnt to the ground because some people decided to leave a heating lamp on the porch with hay and a dog. You do the math. Laughs out loud. Yeah. Not a good combination. That's like the one fire that we were just at with the fire department. They put one of them propane turbo heaters underneath their trailer to unfreeze some pipes. Well,
Ouch.
they just spit fire.
Yeah.
What hangs from underneath mobile homes? Insulation.
Stupid as it stupid does.
Hey Clint, I'm waiting for your daughter to join.
I love how he says your name.
I know. So, what's Ark like again? I wasn't paying attention.
You're on an island, and the idea is you tame and breed dinosaurs, and that kind of stuff. It's different.
So is it based like different time, or it's just flat out there's dinosaurs?
I call it Minecraft with better graphics.
Oh, okay.
What am I saying his name?
What do you say, Clint? It's Klein, isn't it?
It's like the underwear, just like the underwear.
Yeah, Klein.
We're gonna say Tim.
I've never heard underwear like that.
Calvin Klein. Never heard of that?
Oh, Klein. Okay, Klein. I'm gonna call him Klein.
Yeah.
Pennington.
Majestic says the company bought a huge street machine from my dad's company, so it's so big they had to knock out a piece of wall to get to the dock. They picked it up soon, going to Oregon. Okay.
This is Chase Spectre around the field.
Well, you sneak up behind me, I got no idea what you're doing or what you're trying to do, so. Where you guys going next? I'm gonna have to take a quick break.
Yeah, we knocked this field out pretty quick.
Another soybean field. Let's see. $15. 18.
Pull up a little bit there, Spectre, will you? Thank you, sir.
15 and 18 are soybean.
Oh, they're big ones.
You can't see me, but I'm up there at the cow farm messing around.
I'll be right back.
It's like an alternate dimension.
Yeah. And wait until you see the farm, Clint. I said it again, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, Klein, I'm sorry.
Holy cow, Majestic. That's quite a wall. Milo says hello. Hello, Milo.
Hey, oh, you're back,
It's
Bryant.
all John Deere.
How you doing?
As long as I clean up, hey, Bruce, I will join, but only if all the John Deeres are nice and tidy.
Well, I'd have to send you a link.
So,
Anybody want to?
I'm sure Kiwi loves the new mod that came out that washes your vehicles every 2 days
I
automatically.
haven't downloaded it yet.
Yet.
I hope you roll over.
You think he's gonna try and roll you over, ain't he?
He's got me caught.
Hey, Kiwi, you wanna?
Hey, we're
I got a
we're
few
going
of those.
faster than Rockhound is. We're pulling them ahead.
Yep. He's got help from you.
Yeah, I got a lot of help.
There's somebody pushing me along. I wasn't serious. I was kidding.
Hey, there's a truck in a tree. We ought to call a tow truck.
Oh yeah.
Call 911. Be out there as fast as we can, sir.
Oh, come on now.
Pit maneuver.
Now that's a true boss for you right there.
You want me to get the cops out there right away, sir? You better
Yes,
stop
sir.
back talking to me.
Oh, who ran through the field?
Somebody did.
Can I have your information, sir?
No, negative. Private.
How you doing, Bryant?
I need your phone number and your location of the accident, sir.
Click.
Aw, crap. He hung up on me.
Majestic says he fixes plows, walls, pick up the big rigs, yard dogs, forklifts, and the whole shebang. Cool.
A little bit of everything. Not a lot of much. Not a lot of much. A little bit of everything else, huh?
Jack of all trades, master of none. That's what I always say.
That's my story.
It's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yes, sir.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna go see if Doy. Oh wow. Klein has more viewers than DoughBoy, but DoughBoy's getting more interaction.
Oh, he just cuts in front of you like that.
Oh, that ain't good.
Some people's kids.
Man.
Hey, sir, I'm gonna
Following
need
the
just
field.
your license registration.
Following the field. Oh, I guess you want me to put my pipe out. Sorry, I was in cab. I didn't even know you were there until you got up beside me.
But it's who knows how long you're going to be accessible.
That was a pretty big field. Oh. Missed a little bit.
All that crop you're leaving in the field.
Oh, wow. You'll get over it. It's not like we need the money.
You got 6 legs, Clint. Klein.
So next Thursday, apparently there's going to be a fairly big dump, possibly, of maps over at FSUK, because the modding mania contest the deadline's ended, and apparently the 15th is the expected date that the maps are going to be made publicly available for review and voting by the players. Go check that out next Thursday.
Cool.
We've got Tazewell County guy. What's his SimStation's got a map that he submitted to the contest. It looks pretty cool. Farmer John, who's over at the Delta Bravo crew, he's got a map that their Delta Bravo is currently streaming on, doing some multiplayer testing on, but that looked pretty cool. And there's probably like 4 or 5 other maps.
Man, I can't believe y'all tearing up the crops like this, man.
It's awful. What are you people doing while I'm not on stream?
They're doing nothing. They're sitting around doing nothing. That's what they're doing.
Running through crops.
Farmer clean, I guess that means dropping off the as well.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the same timetable as that, but it might be. Yeah, there was a really cool looking Land Rover that was originally part of the contest, but it got dropped because the author didn't have time to finish it. But he's still going to finish it out. But really looking forward to that.
Land Rover or the Land Cruiser?
I don't know what it was.
Majestic says peace. I'm going to clean stream. Sorry, Doughboy.
Clean screen.
I don't know what it was. A Land something. I just thought it was a Land Rover.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Really?
sure it's the Land Cruiser.
Billy says the best part about Pennsylvania
Hey,
heritage
Majestic.
is I can actually understand the accents. My nana and my mom thought I would have a hard time understanding them, but it was just fine. Now, Pennsylvania is not hard to understand. Get all the Amish and the Dutch. Dutchified. I guess we do have quite a few accents. We got the Valley accents too. Zach Baker says hi guys. Hi Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your time. It's getting dark in here.
So, hey Milo Valley. So let's talk about the Ropa DLC and the little video that came out today. Who's watched that?
I didn't see the video.
I didn't either.
It was basically like 2 minutes of still images, like every half second. They showed a whole lot of something, but not a lot of anything.
Oh man, I hate those.
The only thing I would say, at least they've actually finally fixed up all the problems they have with the Laro mouse. It's not a big card through or something like that.
Is that the thing that does composting?
Yeah. Well, it does. It's not just the composting. What it actually does is it's basically picks up your crop. So effectively, it was primarily done for grass and hay initially. But it picks up the crop from the field without any contaminants down below. So where you would normally use like a scoop or anything else like that, you tend to pick up contaminants as well. Whereas this basically lifts it, so slightly off the top of the bottom of the heap, effectively. It also has a whole pile of special features in that. And a whole pile of things. Pretty cool.
Backing into me like that, I'm gonna run you over.
Trying to get a straight line on the road here, buddy.
Jesse says he's back. He's going back and forth between me and clean.
So that video, they did show that thing picking up these giant heaps of chaff along the field, because it was a real quick clip of them like forage harvesting corn with a trailer and a forage harvester, and then it looked like they were dumping it in a row on the long side, and that thing was picking it up, and I don't know what they were doing with it. They were putting it on, I guess, in another trailer.
Yeah, so the intention of it is so as it takes all, so you don't have any transport trucks that compressing the field, so you don't have any problems of having a load of picking up on the field. So it'll actually do its ground spread, so it doesn't actually compress the field below. We'll then have, so yeah, basically we'll have everything will be collected from the field, will be dumped in a road, that'll go along the collector.
Hey Zach, how you doing?
Off the field itself, close the truck and we'll take it to the bio facility or whatever else. But yeah, it's a biomass collection.
Yeah, Majestic. We actually, it's the Amish, the Mennonites, and even the Mountaineers. They all believe in different layers of technology. John Wall says, "Hey, DoughBoy." Hey, John. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Klein.
Oh my gosh, here comes Spectre. Off-roading, yeah.
I'm gonna probably update the map that I sent you that we're gonna be doing tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, seriously? Alright.
I'm gonna see if I can get that corn in there real quick.
Wait, can I edit the map and plant the corn?
No, for the cow feed.
Oh.
Wow, I forget how to do that. Can't adjust my header.
Oh, yeah, who knows how you do it because you remapped everything. Usually like a
How
left
do you
mouse and up and down or something.
Oh, that's right, it was.
But you gotta have the header selected.
I forgot. Yeah, there we go. We gonna split this field, or are we just gonna continue going around this big thing?
Just keep the pipes to the outside. Be good with me. Filling up pretty quick.
All right.
Spectre be here in a little bit.
He's on the other he's on the other side of the field. I go empty him, then I'll catch up to you two.
Alright.
I got a ways to go yet, so.
I know, but I got a ways to go to get to you. And then by the time I circle back to them, because they're only about 3 or 4% smaller than you, so I got to empty you out and then get them. Then
How are we smaller?
he's at 23% and you're at 21%.
Where we're at currently? I thought you meant total. Gotcha.
No.
Majestic says, in DoughBoy, we have had crazy winds, rain, freezing snow, sleet, all the good stuff. Well, good, you got all the fun stuff. I didn't get any of that. Billy says, I have practice tomorrow morning, but I just slept for 4 hours straight. No way I'm going to sleep all the time. Okay. I won't cut you off now. I'll count you go straight.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I don't
I'll
have
square it
a
up a little bit.
I don't
Now-
have it in front of me this time.
Yeah, there's no
Now-
big ditch.
Now on this map, do they have actual composting area?
No.
But it's probably gonna be on the next version, probably, if he ever comes out with it.
I don't know. Compost plants aren't that big over here. I mean,
But
farmers kind of do that on their own, or they do it, you know, use manure more than we use compost.
But if you're playing arcade style,
Oh my goodness, here we
you
go.
make lots of money.
I make lots of money.
So, yeah, that's what the corn area is for.
The yeah, I don't know. There's no compost master in the map.
You can fix that though.
I know I could.
Yeah.
I know how to add it.
I choose not to.
Well, that's the first thing I put in my map. That and fertilizer production.
Oh, did you see? You would like the Johnny V map because it's production.
You talking to me?
Spectre.
Yeah,
Oh.
a lot of production in it.
Spectre loves him production.
Sosnovka, not extreme.
I take it that's a Sosnovka edit.
Yes. That's what we did the 24-hour live stream on.
Sorry, I was playing Ark.
It's fine. And it's got some pretty interesting innovations from what I understand. I watched a certain Duck Zorly episode 1 where he showed off the auto-filling water troughs apparently.
Yep.
Well, not auto-filling, you have to manually activate it, but you have to purchase the irrigation system, so you have to get a plumber to come and plumb it in for your cows, pigs and sheep.
Let me sneak by here real quick.
Do Australian plumbers have the plumber crack?
Mate, we invented the plumber's crack.
Okay.
I bet they
Okay.
overcharge like American plumbers do, though.
Hey, Doug.
No, all our millionaires in Australia are plumbers. Hey, yeah.
Now those bale sheds that I saw on there, are those incorporated in the map or are those placeable?
No, they're
No, they're
incorporated.
incorporated in the map. So GTX Andy actually reworked and rebuilt those, and they're also set for, I think it's 485 bales.
Hey Chris, how are you doing?
Per bale, or 400
What's up?
per bale for each of those. So it's actually got a higher capacity than what the default ones do that you get as a placeable. So yeah.
And the chickens are built in.
Which map are you guys talking about? I'm sorry, which map are you guys talking about? Is this the Sosnovka thing?
It's just
Yeah.
not extreme.
The
Okay,
not
so it's the same
extreme.
discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, who wants to make it daytime?
Me.
Hold on till I finish this
Not
row.
me.
Cut it off.
You gotta keep it going through the night.
Leave it night. Leave it night.
Yeah, leave it night.
I overruled.
Well, why bother asking then?
To make you think you have a choice.
Yeah, I'll continue on with Sosnovka and let you know. So the enhanced chickens, they also have the plumbed in water. So you just walk up to the water trough and turn the tap and basically fills it up.
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
The other thing that's unique to it is when you have rain, it will automatically fill up the water troughs to a degree. Like, so I had rain on the first night on the Let's Play series and it filled up 30 litres of water in that small rain patch we had, which is unique. And some very unique root crop storage buildings that were built by GTX Andy for him as well. So lots of unique stuff and it's very, very good. Well recommended.
The water filling water trough is pretty cool. You know, I had said or I had talked about in the past having a mod that you could collect water, rainwater, like off your roof or something. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess the best thing is now it's been proven that you can do those sort of things. I mean, obviously Andy has gone through and done all that, so that's fantastic. I mean, it's just a shame we didn't have it earlier and more people didn't sort of come up with those more unique things.
Yeah. So Chris says, "Hey, DoughBoy in chat."
Hey, Chris.
He also said hello, Duck.
Indeed, I replied to him in chat.
I didn't see that.
That's all right. Your eyes are painful, I understand.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
I was talking to Andy a little bit last week related to his chickens. I was telling him I was going to do a kind of a which is better to do the chickens for the eggs or to do the chickens for breeding. See which produced more money. And let's just say the money is in the egg by a large margin. So he's thinking. I think he's thinking about tanking the egg price a little bit, maybe on an update to make him a little less golden.
You should just pay the poor child next door a little bit more money, because 3% bugger all.
Yeah, because I bought 300 chickens, so that was $30,000 worth of chickens. And I figure starting out, it's pretty easy to buy $30,000 worth of chickens, and you can just get a decent little loan. And you only really need one field to get the food and the bedding, but you don't really need bedding if you're just going for eggs. And then I went 24 hours and collected the eggs, and I think it was like $1,600 in eggs I made. I collected almost 300 eggs, because I guess the ratio is approximately 1 egg per chicken per 24 hours. And then at the end of that 24 hours, I flipped them over to breeding, and they only bred 12 chickens over that same time period.
All right, take a quick break, guys.
And the chickens are only worth like 37 bucks, so I only got like 400 bucks worth of chickens after a day. So the eggs were like 4 times as profitable as the chickens were.
Yeah, and that's sort of to be expected. I did a bit of a play around before I did the mod review, and it certainly looked as though that was going to be the case. I didn't have long enough to sort of say that in the mod review, so I saw yours very soon after, and you basically backed it up. So
DoughBoy's going to be in the doghouse tonight.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
I got up to step out and take a quick break and I look over in the corner and I notice my youngest is still down playing computer. I forgot all about her being down there.
Oh,
Way
no.
past her bedtime.
School night. That's okay. Right before the stream, my youngest came down and he asked me if I could play a game with him. I was like, dude, it's your bedtime. You need to go to bed. No, after we get up. Will you play a game with me after we get up? I said, dude, it's going to be time to go to play school and we got to go to work. He's like, no, they're not going to be open tomorrow. Yes, they will be. No, they're not. He's going to sleep expecting that they're not going to be open tomorrow.
That's like my kids today. They all expected to have a snow day today. Woke up and there was no snow on the ground.
Hey, Silver Dragon.
Bummer.
we would have had that problem here. It's like the kids wake up every day and it's like, school day, yep. Wake up Saturday morning, is it school day today, Dad? Yep, see you later.
Yeah. So to continue on the chicken thought, I then took, so I did that the chicken or the breeder thing experiment on a video of Midtown that'll be coming out later in the month. But then I decided on a test map. I took and bought $30,000 worth of each animal. So basically, it was like six cows, 7 sheep, and 10 pigs. Okay, and then I basically got their everything full, so they were 100% health. And I went 24 hours. As I set the clock at midnight, and I ran it to midnight. I sold the milk for the cows, and I made like 1,400 bucks. I made like a pig and a half or something, or pig and a quarter. So over 24 hours, that was about $1,200 or something, equivalents of what you can sell a pig for. And then the sheep, I only made like, well, it was on hard mode, so I only made like, I don't know, $500 in wool or something. To kind of compare, what does a $30,000 investment in the in-game animals get you? And it was still it was clear that the chicken eggs were close to what a cow can really produce. But but the effort to actually keep the chickens is a lot less because you don't need near as much equipment. I think Andy was either toying with the idea of making chickens sell higher or knocking the price of the eggs down in a possible update. Basically to try to balance them out a little bit. Silver Dragon says, hey.
Hey, Silver Dragon.
Hey, Silver.
Hello.
Man, it's still dark here.
Yeah, I didn't go to dawn. I went to 6 a.m. It'll be dawn in a couple minutes.
Majestic says he's off the bed. He's passing out. Good night, Majestic.
Good night. Thanks for watching.
Have a nice
Billy
night.
says, well, he's going to watch Chicago PD with his mom. So see you, Billy.
So, Rockhound, I'm going to ask, I got 15 people in chat, I'm going to ask who hasn't been over to Rockhound Mod's YouTube channel. He is 1 subscriber away from 100, and he so desperately wants his custom URL.
Yes, I do. I would really love one more.
So, Rockhound is the great inventor of the Serenity Valley map and Serenity Valley Rise of Industry.
And the POW truck.
And the POW truck.
So all y'all in DoughBoy's chat, go over and subscribe to Rockhound too. Links in the description.
And
Get yourself that POW truck.
and a soon-to-be released map, soon as in within the next 2 months. Hopefully.
We're hoping.
That is going to be absolutely way cool and amazing. All kinds of custom industries and factory mods.
Yep.
Right?
See you, Milo.
Let's see if we can't get him over 100 tonight.
Hey, do I not get a shout out?
Sure you do.
Sure, but you're not close to 100.
Well, I'm only 75 away. I need at least 75 people.
Alright, well, I don't know near much about British Farmer channel, so you can shout out yourself.
News update. Rockhound Mods has got 101 subscribers.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh my goodness.
We did it.
Congratulations, Rockhound.
Woo.
Carson
I'm
B
so
said
happy.
Carson B says he was the 100. Carson B gets a free POW truck mod.
Go get you that free POW truck, buddy. It's on my Facebook page.
It's right here.
If
I'm
you
about
don't
to.
have the latest version of Serenity Valley, you can get that too. Version 3.0. Works
Only
with straw
900.
harvest.
Only 900 and something subscribers to go before you can monetize.
It's not all up for what you think it is. I lied. What did I lie for?
People are jumping out of YouTube like the ship is sinking.
Kind of is.
Oh.
Well, John, this one here is a closed server. This is Farmer Klein's deal, and it's only open to his stream team members.
Oh.
Whoa!
You crashing?
Let me close my pipe there, buddy. Sorry
Yeah,
about
we
that.
kind of crashed a little bit.
Here, I want to get in your way too. Let me get a piece of this.
We smacked pipes.
Fine.
So dark I can't see nothing.
The
Alright, I gotta empty this truck. If you need unloading, you're gonna have to grab this by yourself.
I'm good for a little while, buddy.
the one to get into, John, is when you become, if you're not already a member, join up with PCSG, and then you can hang out and get in with the.
If you make me a moderator, I can just post my link in the description.
Wow, British Farmer.
Now he's asking to be a moderator.
He broke 2 rules in one stream. Wow.
Oh wow! Wow!
Fired.
Oh, come on. He already knew I asked that question way before he started the stream.
Anybody that wants to join in these streams with us or sign up with PCSG website, get to know everybody over there, and the server's open to all the members. So their server is not this one. This is a private server.
Yeah, the PCSG server is an open server, and then once you get to know everybody, then you can get asked to join in the stream servers on Fridays and Saturdays.
All right, now really doesn't matter. Carson,
thanks. That's
to
the British Farmer. I did not have that. That's that guy that you hear in the background that's breaking all the rules tonight.
Oh,
He's
come
off to a
on.
good start, man.
I'm not that bad of a rule breaker.
Well, you broke 2 of them right off the bat.
What was the first one?
Let's see here. Let's get some light on the
After
subject.
first shout out.
There we go. Here we go.
I just went, hey.
Now we can go.
Hey.
No, you specifically said, hey, why can't I get a shout out? That's asking for a shout out. And then you asked to be a moderator.
So,
Hey, Carson and Bryant.
where exactly is the POW truck over at the Facebook?
It's on the groups page, and it's not pinned. I think Serenity Valley is the one that's pinned at the moment. Just scroll down, you can find it.
All right, Carson was just asking. Apparently he's never gotten a mod before.
On the right-hand side, there's a little box that has a file in it. It's should be able to get to it that way.
Oh, wow, Duck, aren't you? I don't have you in the description. I thought for sure I had yours in the description.
I can't see. It's too dark. Are we done with this field?
I think we're done.
Looks like it. 18's right across the street.
Man, the moon is still up.
Yeah, we're getting tired. We're just, Farmer Klein working us around the clock, man.
There,
Wow.
look, you got light. I say let there be light.
It's coming, but it's slow.
And that's your channel, British Farmer.
Oh, thank you. Uh-oh, somebody put on music. Who did that?
I got music on. I always do.
It's coming from the live stream.
Not mine.
Yeah, I've got music on. I always do.
Yeah. It's his live stream.
Oh.
You've never, Carson, you can't even get the in-game ones? In-game mod hub ones?
Hey, John, do you have Discord?
That's kind of interesting. What does it do when you try to download out of the in-game?
Join my Discord and then get to know Ice. He makes the final decisions for the Friday streams on the PCSG. I want to do a special shout out to all those viewers that joined us for the 24-hour live stream. It definitely, I had a blast doing it, and you guys really made it worthwhile. All the donations for Doctors Without Borders, and
I'll give you some info here in a bit.
Help keep us awake. It was a blast, and we're already talking about the next one.
So, is there a total yet? I saw Rubber Burner update that the
there is
donation link's working now, but
yeah, there's not an exact total till we all transfer everything over. We're pretty sure we're somewhere in the midst of 300, but we don't have the exact total yet.
Anybody got a tow bar?
are you stuck?
In the ditch.
My gosh.
He was impatient to try to go around me, so.
Here it come.
I'm the opposite of high centered. I am low centered.
Alright, let me come over here and I'll knock you one.
Knock me for a loop, boss.
Alright, so once you find the mod you want to download, like once you find the truck or the map, just download it. It'll go in your downloads. And then if
don't worry about it, John.
If you open up the Farm Sim,
those of you that joined in the stream and helped keep us awake, that was well worth it too.
where are you at? Where are you at? I see you. I see you. So if you open up the Farm Sim folder under My Documents, My Games, Farm Simulator 17.
Oh no.
Everybody's status is different. Times are tough.
There's a mods folder in there.
Thank you, sir.
Just drop the zip file in the mods folder.
That's part of the reason why I donated my time.
And then boot up the game.
Part of it because,
And you'll be good to go. It should show up, and then when you
didn't have the finances.
when you start the save game, you can just pick to enable that mod in your mods list.
Here.
He's coming. He had to come to the rescue.
I had to rescue somebody.
Not mentioning no names.
Oh, whatever. There's an infamous video of when I accidentally unhooked a seater that was split open, and the hitch went way up in the air, and I think me and Rockhound spent a good 45 minutes trying to get reconnected to it again.
Yeah.
That was funny. I remember that quite well.
And then that one where I come around the corner too hard and hit the ditch with the semi and the trailer.
So
The flatbed, remember, had
helping each other out with really, really weird things is quite an occurrence on this.
Man, we had seed pallets all over the road.
Oh yeah, when you somehow managed to either you lagged out or something, but you went way down in the
I come around that corner
ditch.
too hard, man, went right in the ditch.
I want to make sure you heard I was coming.
Have you guys tested out that new bale wrapper?
The one that came in the mod hub today?
Yeah.
I haven't tried it. It looks a lot like the one Mark was having issues with in the server he was doing like a week or so ago. I asked him in Discord if that was the one he was using or not. But it's I haven't tried it. I don't round bales too much, so.
A new bale wrapper?
Yeah. Because I was looking at it, and I watched, I can't remember who it was, but they tried to load it up and it wouldn't do nothing.
You, it's not a pull behind. You attach it to the back of your tractor and it's stationary. And then you bring the bale to it and drop it in, and then it wraps, and then you can unload it. Mark was having issues where he loaded it a couple times, and then it seemed like the trigger to load the bale into the wrapper kept moving backwards, further and further to the rear of the wrapper. So I think they eventually just gave up using it and got something else. But I don't know if it was that exact mod, but it was on his channel like a week and a half ago.
Yeah, I don't do much round baling. I do square.
Well, once it hits midnight tonight, I'll have the coon pack, so then I'll have the coon pack for tomorrow.
You know, now he just does it just to do it.
Yeah.
What? What did I say?
What have you been saying all stream?
Playing.
Yeah.
Man, Klein, you timed that just right, man. 99%.
That's what I do.
It's gonna take me a little while to get that out of my head, because I haven't had it in my head like that. Sorry.
It's alright. It's alright.
It's just funny because I thought I was bad at butchering names.
So Cletus is coming back.
Yes, sir.
I could be mean and call you Kevin.
Yeah, I actually started editing the video that I have in my that's ready to come. Well, that was recorded anyway. Started the editing process on yes, Cletus will be coming back.
You talking about my cousin Cletus?
Cooter.
Cooter's in there too.
Yeah, there's a whole family.
Oh yeah, my cousin's come back. Yay! You didn't know it, but I used to watch you before I subscribed.
Alrighty.
Well, of course I wouldn't have known it then.
Do you happen to know if Ice is going to live stream on Friday?
More than likely.
I don't personally. I don't know his schedule.
Usually every Friday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday usually.
It's the POW trucks over on his site. It's this one right here.
He's got any special days off or anything.
This one's obviously a little dirty, but it's pretty cool. We can, let's see here, what do we do? Tilt the cab up. Just jump in and turn it on. Got an animated engine. And lots of cool IC in here. Can roll the windows up.
May have to soon call it an evening.
Open and close the doors. What is this one? Overside loads. We got multiple cameras. Got a front hitch for taking things around. It's got a rear hitch.
This is a big field.
It's got adjustable mirrors. And we can do this coolness here. Control O. We can raise and move the fifth wheel. And we can raise and lower the third axle.
Make a pretty short work of it.
So that's over at Rockhound's Facebook page. I'm not really, I don't use Facebook, so I'm not really sure where it is. Rockhound's Facebook. I don't use Facebook, so the whole Facebook thing is completely confusing to me.
If you look at one of my videos, there should be a link to my Facebook page. It will be on the group page, not the one that's more like a business page. It's Rockhound Mod groups.
Thankfully, Rockhound just adores me passionately, so he just sends me links as opposed to saying, go find it on Facebook, because I'll be like, I'll never find it.
Well, I'm limited to what I can put on Facebook. I can't upload like my map videos, they won't go there. I have to put them on my Google Drive. But if I ever get my website up and running, I got the domain name and everything for it. I just gotta get the money together for the hosting. About $200 a year hosting.
It's an expensive hobby.
And then I can build it.
Yeah.
Drive with me, or
Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah, the expensive part of the hosting is the bandwidth transfer.
Right.
And if you're hosting a map or anything that's got any substantial size to it,
Right.
then, you know,
A lot of downloads.
that's yeah. So if you've got a gig map and 500 people download it, that's 500 gigs right there.
Yep.
And I suspect your map's going to be over a gig on
Oh yeah.
what it's got in it.
Yep.
Thanks, Duck. And contrary to popular belief, Duck did not just have a birthday.
Happy not birthday, Duck.
Happy not birthday, Duck.
This is Facebook born on date.
I don't even remember when mine was.
It was a hatch date.
Boy, my harvester's dirty.
Means you're working. Got a clean harvester, means it's standing in the barn not doing nothing.
I need to get some air freshener too. It smells like cigarettes.
Hey, do any of those need maintenance?
Cigarettes and beer.
I think I caught the maintenance on a couple that needed done.
5-hour engine hours are 62 days until maintenance is required.
You're mad. Skipman, the Mad Modder's in the house.
Mine's good. I only got 4.2 engine hours.
Oh no.
Days.
Oh, so yours and DoughBoy's definitely needs maintenance soon.
Mine says
Mine says 62 days until maintenance.
But 44 engine hours.
4.2 engine hours.
Or 62 days. Right?
Yeah, that's what mine says.
Gotcha. Yeah.
where do you see that at?
Hit the F1 menu.
F1.
Down at the bottom.
Oh, watch out for the bush that's in the field.
Who put a bush in the field?
I don't know what the map author's name is.
They forgot to clear it out when they were plowing, I guess.
There's a truck in the field up here too.
The truck was hidden in the field.
With a nice fancy tipper on the back of it. Don't want to scrape the paint on that one.
Hey, now don't go mudding with that thing.
No, we'll just go jumping with it and park at the bottom of the pond.
Yeah.
No, Klein's
Can't do
about
that,
to
rubber
build
burner's not here.
a new truck.
Can't leave Klein any presents, rubber burner's not here. Not near as fun.
Oh, he goes through the farm.
Wow, that was only one trip around the perimeter of this field?
That?
Yeah, that was it.
I left you a pretty picture in Discord.
Oh, that's
Holy
a nice
moly.
picture.
That was pure luck.
This talent. I've been working this map a long time.
That was pure luck. Now you're stuck up there.
I can't believe it was only one trip around this field.
I came over here to get the
I
toolbox.
wouldn't want to be jumping out of that truck. Looks like it's hung up on the power wires.
Can't move it. I'll have to go get another one. I came all the way over here and I can't pick up the maintenance kit.
Huh.
I think it might be because it's too close to like the door light trigger. It's okay, I'll just go to another farm.
Oh my goodness. No, Duck, we can't hear you in Discord.
Quack, quack.
I can't hear you, Duck.
Can't pick this one up either.
I didn't know that you could pick them up here.
Can't get that one either, huh, Klein?
Oh, you could.
Is it a multiplayer thing or what?
I think it's the
don't
multiplayer
know.
game. Or thing.
Hello?
Hello.
Hola!
I've been gibbering all this time and none of you have actually heard me told me.
Couldn't hear you.
Mic timed out.
No, Discord just decided to play up. That baler works fine for me, by the way.
The wrapper?
Sorry, yeah, that's what I meant, the wrapper.
Look, is it that you can buy two different versions? One that has like a drop thing on it and one that just dumps it out the back? Or is that a... so it's a store thing and not like a in-game thing after you buy it?
Yeah, no, it's an option in the store. You either buy it with or without the...
Pretty close to getting full here.
I know.
Yep.
All right.
He's offload.
Bale stack is an extra $7 in the shop.
Do you have a remote control in the tractor that you're in order to do it, or do you have to jump in the other tractor, unload it, or does it auto unload?
No, I haven't got the auto unload script running on this map at the moment, so I don't know whether that will actually work. But at the moment, I can jump in the tractor and unload.
Are you backing out of the field? It's full?
Yeah, I'm full.
Alright, hold on.
Go get Spectre, I'll come up to you.
Crop.
Thank you, Carson, for subscribing to me.
Thank you for getting me 102 subs, y'all. I appreciate it.
Hey, Rockhound, I was saying when you were talking about getting me 100 subs, I said I would come and resub to you, but you gave me a truck with no brakes, so
Well, go get the POW, the extended version, with the triaxle and the sliding fifth wheel.
And
I was thinking you might put a Zorly version out, but I'm obviously going to be waiting.
I might could do that for you. I might could do that for you.
And a truck that had cameras upside down. That was wonderful.
Yeah, that's right. The down under version. Yeah, I got a dodgy Rockhound.
Well, you are below us, so I figured maybe it would turn around with gravity, but I guess it didn't.
You know, I thought a lot about flipping the camera in that Dodge that you got.
Yeah.
But I just didn't do it.
When I downloaded and went into it, I was waiting for something, but it never materialized, so I was actually quite happy.
Definitely not intentional.
Except there's a Eustace Pharmer plate on the back.
Yeah, I never noticed that initially, and I was quite put out when I saw that. I thought, oh, that's sod.
That was fun.
He's the bane of my existence.
You think of that picture I sent you the other day, Klein, with the
That was-
POW truck
That was
hauling
my.
the fertilizer and pulling a cedar.
That was pretty wicked. That was my idea.
Well, if you run out of fertilizer, you got the cab full right there, the truck full right there.
I'm full.
Need a double trailer to one for seed and one for fertilizer.
In my screenshots, I put what I was gonna put on your plate, or what I had to put around your plate, but he gave me something a little better.
Yeah, it's alright. I got something in the works for Mr. Farmer.
It's all good.
Seriously, Rockhound, you better accept my invite.
When I get it, I haven't seen that pop
It's
up
all
yet.
good. It's not like you're gonna make me a pig on your map or something.
Who,
Where did
me?
you send it? Discord or in YouTube?
No, through the Facebook group.
Oh. Alright. Well, when I get a minute to go back on there.
Farmer J says the kits are stationary on UMRV. I thought they were movable. So Chris asked how you move the fifth wheel. What you do is you do left control O, and then the left mouse button, and move it left or right does something, and then move it up and down, or right mouse button and it does the fifth wheel, and one does the axle. I forget which is which. Just don't move the fifth wheel with a trailer attached, because it can have some very dire results.
Yeah, you can. You gotta hold both mouse buttons down and move the mouse up and down to move the fifth wheel, and move the mouse left and right to move the fifth wheel.
Now, I got a question for you, Rockhound. Why did it have to be done that way? Why couldn't the axle be done to just a key binding like the other ones?
Well, because the other one is kind of it's everything's attached to the mirrors too. So I could do a key binding, but it was working okay. I liked it the way it was. I didn't even think about doing a key binding, but it could be.
Because your trucks are the only one that I have an actual axle lift button on my, my button controls.
Oh, I got you.
I can't do it for your trucks. And every time I'm using it, I go and push the button. I'm like, wait a minute, it's not lifting my axle.
Yeah, if I
I'm
could.
like, oh wait, it's a Rockhound truck. Got to use the mouse.
If I could get my map done, I could go back and do some more modding on vehicles. But I'm really focusing on this map right now, buddy.
No, I was just asking a question because I didn't know.
But yeah, I've never really thought about putting a key binding to it.
Hey, Klein.
Yeah.
Rockhound's creepy truck's gonna be in the map tomorrow.
The freaky truck.
Yeah. The one that you have to use the mouse with.
The POW truck?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll drop my copy in there.
Right, guys, got the kids. It was good fun, good stream, boys.
Alright. Enjoy your Thursday.
No, Duck, you're not allowed.
Yeah, good luck. Bye.
See you later.
And hit the right shift button to turn on the UI for the inside cab functions. Windows roll down, doors open, cab tilts forward. I recommend tipping the cab from outside the truck because if you don't, you'll be sitting on the engine.
Yeah, I showed them some of the cool jazz over here. Custom Rockhound interior.
Yes, God, it took me a week to do that interior.
All 80'd out.
Rockhound, you live in Memphis?
Huh?
You live in Memphis?
No, I work in Memphis, but I would not live in Memphis. I have to even work there.
Where do you live?
Mississippi.
Oh. I was getting
The
all
top of
excited.
Mississippi.
I was getting excited. I was like, oh, he works right next to me and lives right next to me.
Where do you live, Arkansas?
No, Greenville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay. You're not too far at all. I live in Nesbitt. Nesbitt area, South Haven area.
Yeah, I know where that's at.
About 30 minutes from work.
An hour behind me. I don't know if he's an hour behind you or not.
Yeah, he is. I'm still on the same time zone as Klein. About Central Lane. Oh, wow. You did do a duck trick.
What's a duck trick?
Duck truck.
Duck truck.
Oh. Duck truck. There's a DoughBoy truck. There's a Spectre truck. There's a my truck.
Klein truck.
There's a Rockhound truck.
No British farmer truck.
Those are the old iteration. Those are the old iterations. Nobody has a custom third axle truck other than Rockhound.
The only one that's out there is mine and the POW truck.
And DoughBoys.
I haven't seen it on air. It doesn't exist.
It's on air.
I did one for DoughBoy, but it was his, what was it, the T800?
My W900.
Yeah. That song guns like a dang limousine, man. That sucker got way stretched out.
I'm the one that gave him the idea to use the tri-axle.
Yeah. But I had to stretch the frame in order to do it.
I told you you could do it. I had faith in you. Now you did it, and everybody loves it because it looks more realistic.
Exactly. But I am going to go back and do an edit on it and get rid of the inside tilt cab function because of the way the passenger or the driver is positioned.
Yeah. Oh, realistically, that function's only available from the exterior of the cabin.
Right, right. And if you stand right behind the cab on the driver's side, you get the option to open the cab.
Carson said that this is the funnest live stream he's watched in a while.
Thank you.
And you can also get my Serenity map 3.0 on the Facebook page.
He needs to go watch one of the charity streams archives then.
There you go.
He might pass out from lack of oxygen laughing so hard.
Yeah, that was a blast.
See you later, Jonathan.
That was nothing but banter constantly.
Is there something wrong with that tractor? It looks like the steering wheel's floating.
Yeah, when there's like 5 people streaming and they all are reading each other's chats constantly. Very difficult to get a word in edgewise.
Also, that POW truck has the passenger script, and it will hold 3 passengers in total. 1 driver and 2 passengers.
Do you want us to shut up?
No. It's not floating. The hand's not quite on it right, but...
It just looks like it's floating. Oh well. I think I'm gonna move my seasons up on UMRV to I think it's 14. What's the next one up from 9?
12.
And then the next one is
15.
15.
15.
It's got to be divisible. It's got to be evenly divisible by 3. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and 24.
I might do a 12 or 14. No.
Oh, come on, do a 24.
I don't know if I can do that by myself.
Why not? Now, once you start the save game, you might want to be careful about changing that, because that's going to reinitialize the weather, and depending on what you get, you may You may lose crop you've already planted because maybe the temperatures are now colder than what they were when you put them in.
We'll see. I won't do that until the winter.
Okay. You can play almost 2 full game years in 24-day seasons.
Never thought of that.
When I change seasons, I usually have to run a whole year, then plan again. Yeah, you can have issues if you change the season duration.
Cool.
If you change the season duration at some time when you got crops planted,
I got 5.
so that can be an issue.
Long
But
line's a busy man.
you should be able to do that without any issue if you change it during the winter,
There's a lot of content out there.
because there isn't a lot of transitions going on with respect to crops. Well, like, yeah. But I'm not near as busy as it looks like I am. Because, like, Churn Farm, I did all of those videos in January.
Wow.
Like the video where with Mark DuPont from Saturday.
Right.
I think we recorded that toward the end of January. And then after we recorded it, I looked to see when it would be scheduled, and I told him, well, you can watch this video in early March. And he was like, oh, like, 8 weeks from now. Like, well, almost. So, I had a fair bit of Midtown saved up in December. So, I didn't play a single minute of Midtown the entire month of January.
Wow.
And instead I focused on Churn Farms the entire month of January.
Right.
And finished that out. I still had maybe a week's 3 or 4 videos of Midtown in February. And then I started working on Midtown again and just slowly building it up. And the sun has set on Midtown. I am done that map. But that episode won't appear until the very first day of the first Monday in April. So about 3.5 weeks ahead on that one. But I'm going to be out of town like all next week.
Alright.
So there's not going to be any content produced next week, but there will be plenty of content put out because it's already scheduled up. It allows me to...
You can go empty that if you want. I ain't got very much here.
Alright. It allows me to... I'll go through batches. I might get 3 or 4 videos done in a weekend.
Right.
And then it might go a week before I can get anything else done.
Right.
So the first Monday would be April 2nd.
April 2nd. So it is not an April Fool's joke that Midtown is over. It is for reals. And I actually did end the video during sunset.
Did you?
Yep. And I actually changed, instead of using this, because I usually use the same thumbnail background.
Right.
But on that one, I actually took a screenshot of the sunset and swapped the background out. So I thought that was a nice deal.
Sorry about that, buddy. Got a little anxious there.
That'll buff right out.
That's okay. I'm excited to move over to Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland.
Oh no, we're losing you from the United States.
It's
now.
hard to keep it around.
For now, but trust me, there's
He likes going overseas. And
there's some maps to play that'll be US based.
Yeah, I can't wait till they come out.
yeah, I know one that's coming out pretty soon.
What's it called?
I'll have to give you a link. I ain't telling you the name of it yet.
Okay.
Nobody knows the name of it yet.
Okay.
Do any of us get the pleasure of early access?
Keep that secret.
He's gonna send us all a link, so I think we all get early access.
Being all quiet about it, he's not answering.
Probably select early access.
And it's a very select group that's gonna help me test it. Very select group.
CCS.
I'm turning around and going back this way. You guys got that up there.
CCS 101's actually working on 2 more maps. Oh my gosh, I can't fathom all you map people that are still working on maps.
When 19's right around the corner.
Yeah, it's like the 11th hour mappers.
I'm hoping I'll be able to convert to 19. I'm hoping.
You got Bullet Bill's map, Lone Oak.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one.
Let's say, what is that? A Michigan map? What is it?
You know what? I forget where he said it was from face out of now.
It was from one of his subscribers gave him the map idea.
You got, if the UMRV guy ever does that other map that he's posted screenshots of.
Yeah. That's teasing everybody. He's probably not going to even release it.
Well, it's himself working on it, apparently.
I guess he made everybody else mad.
Well, lots of people, lots of times, we be gung-ho on something, and then when they realize that the project really takes 6 to 9 to 12 months, all of a sudden they disappear. They move on, they stop playing Farm Sim, they move on to something else, and then they lose interest.
Like Ark?
Hey, if you like Ark, it's like ARP, right?
I just needed a break from Farm Sim for a little bit.
The most important thing is that you are enjoying it yourself. So, Rockhound mentioned this, but he didn't say much after because we changed the subject. So you grew up around Phoenix Raceway?
I was born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona, yes. And we used to go to PIR all the time, as often as possible. Watch the boat races and watch the NASCAR. And I also went to concerts out there a lot too when I was a lot younger. They had amphitheater out there. Actually, Stevie Nicks' father built it. Very, very cool place. Stevie Nicks was born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, so when I saw your little race video the other day, I was like, it kind of really grabbed my attention, and I was kind of busy doing some other things, and I had it going in the background. I watched it for about maybe 25, 30 minutes.
Did you see your seat?
I didn't. I didn't. That was many moons ago.
Yeah, they laser scan those tracks.
Do they?
Yeah, so it's like accurate to the
Awesome.
to like an inch or something.
Very accurate. I mean, it looked like I was sitting here on my big screen, on my computer. I got what, 36 inch, and it like I was watching the NASCAR race. Dude, it was awesome. You don't do a whole lot of talking, do you?
No.
Holding on to that wheel.
I don't like Phoenix. I just do
well,
not.
It's a short track. I mean, I haven't seen you run Bristol yet. Bristol.
Oh my gosh. Phoenix, Martinsville, Bristol.
Yeah, Bristol is man, it's
none of them.
That's a tough one.
None of them I get excited about.
That's right down the road for me. I live for like an hour right down from Bristol.
Cool. Never been there. Seen it a bunch on TV. I mean, I love NASCAR now. Daytona 500 is my favorite little Sunday little get together.
Bristol's 3 hours south of me.
I got this Spectre DoughBoy, thank you.
But
3
Yeah.
hours south.
Yeah, I don't like Bristol. I don't like Phoenix for 2 reasons. One,
It's hot.
it is hot. Thankfully, the race room that we were in was cold. I mean, the track was only like 85 degrees or something.
I was seeing that, and it was humid out there.
Humid, so it was a little slick, but not near as slick as it would be if the track was like 116. But all right, I'm gonna go empty y'all. But it was the open dog leg, so
Right.
people were diving down in there, and then they were coming into, then they were sliding up into 3 and slamming into people. If you watched too much of my race, you saw that I didn't really shoot down into that dog leg too much.
I didn't see that at all.
Because I don't like the fact that I end up sacrificing speed.
Right.
And entry into 3. And then
Right.
turn 3 and 4 is like flat.
Right.
If it's pitched,
No
it's
back.
not pitched by much, and it's flat and it's long. And you can really get loose off of 3 and 4. And then the front stretch, you got walls on both sides. Narrows it down real low. So if you get people that get caught up in a wreck on the front stretch, then they could literally block the whole front stretch, and you have nowhere to go other than to slam into them, because you can't slow down, because everybody else behind you is going to run into you because they can't see what's going on.
Right.
So yeah, I don't like the track. I came away with 110 points, and I said, that's good for me. I'll take 3rd.
I hear you. Well, good, man. You get down to the last 5 laps, and you know it's white knuckle racing, man. Everybody wants to get up as fat far as they can, and
We had 80 laps on our tires.
wow.
Me and the teammate, we won. He won. I got 3rd. But
Cool.
yeah, Spectre, you emptied.
I am. I'm trying to figure out what's next.
All right.
Yeah, where we heading to, boss?
Let's see. Do we have any more soybeans?
What do we got here to my left? Is that canola?
I think all the soybeans are harvested.
Hey, Klein, I'm going to see if that corn will keep growing that we thought was freaky on my last live stream.
Yeah. Trick the Cows in 17. Spelt is in
Okay.
16.
What we got in 19 right here? That's millet.
Millet?
No, is it millet?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna jump off. Actually, I'm exhausted.
All right.
Yeah, go about another 30 minutes. All right, Spectre, thanks for
Yeah.
joining us, buddy.
Yep. Talk to you guys later.
I got a pretty hard 11:30 deadline because I gotta jump into a team practice at 11:30 for half hour, 45 minutes.
It's 17. We ought to be able to knock that out in 20 minutes, huh?
Yeah, we can try.
I don't.
Unless DoughBoy's dead to the world, then we maybe just cut it early.
We can do that too.
You dead to the world, man? You wanna?
I ain't dead to the world yet.
If you're still zonked after 24 hours, then maybe you should get as much sleep as you can.
It's not so much that I'm zonked. It's the whole sitting in the chair. It's the game. It wore me out of the game.
Yeah, I understand. I didn't do too much racing after I did 8 hours of Daytona over the 24-hour period. And I got me and the 2 other guys are doing 12 hours of Sebring this weekend.
Wow.
So thankfully, that's only going to be at the most 4 hours per person.
Well, let's go get these stages over here at the Kale field and wrap it up.
All right, I'm gonna run this tipper up there to you all. Then I gotta go empty this trailer. Then I gotta move the auger. Then I'll be back.
Alright.
Oh, you said 17.
Yeah, it's ready to harvest.
Yep.
It looks weird.
Is that millet?
Yeah,
Milo?
it looks withered, but it's ready to
Yeah,
harvest.
some of it says it is withered. There's stripes in it.
Yeah, somebody's been driving through it.
All right, Carson. See you later. Hey, Jonathan. How you doing? Yeah, I think Bullet Bills is more northwest, like Oregon, maybe.
Yeah, the stuff low. It might have been driven through, maybe. I don't know.
That's possible.
Get some crazy people out here four-wheeling and flying through trees and stuff. You know how
Crazy neighbors.
crazy neighbors, man.
This is, for the most part, the field shows up ready to harvest color for me. Oh, wrong one. Wrong way.
Well,
Here we go. Let's go this way.
Yep. I think I'm gonna close down my stream.
Alright. We'll just come back Friday then.
sounds like a plan. Appreciate y'all.
Deal. Like I said, next Wednesday I will be traveling. If you all want to stream on this, you're free and more than welcome to stream on it. I'll just need to just let me know and I'll just fire the server up for you. I'll just be hanging out in the hotel probably. But I won't have. I mean, my laptop had an issue. I had to turn graphics all the way down just to play the Platinum map.
Right.
Last time I was traveling. So there's no way I'm going to be able to play this map on the laptop.
Right.
'Cause I know this map is far more demanding than the Platinum map was.
Right. I remember that.
But
when we were out of town.
but if DoughBoy wants to play, and Spectre wants to play, and you want to play, I'll just turn it on and let you all harvest.
All right. We'll see what we can do.
Because in all frankliness, I can't wait to finish this map off because I really want to get over to Clover Creek and try that deal out.
Yeah, that's pretty. That looks pretty promising.
Yeah, someone was mentioning the other day that I started this. We started this whole thing, or I started this whole thing back in August,
Right.
and it's April.
Yeah.
So it's like what, 8 months?
Yeah.
And we've been really doing UMRV 8 months,
Wow.
twice a week.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Well, guys, I appreciate the extra boost there for the YouTube subs. I got met my goal of 100 subs, and now we're gonna shoot for 200. And maybe we'll give something away. We'll have to think about it. But
And I'm
we sure
still
appreciate
trying
it.
to get my goal of 100.
I hear you. It'll come in time. It took me, well, a long time. I've had my YouTube account for several years. But
When are we gonna see little sneak peek snippets of the map on your channel?
I could probably. I got a good bit more done with it. I mean, I could probably do a little sneak peek video.
You know, little 5-minute snippets of little sections. Wouldn't that be enticing for people to sub?
Yeah, that would be. It would be. I could probably do another little quick mod review and an update on how the map's coming.
And
We'll
you
have
can
to
have
put that in the works.
You could show off sell points, or if the map has multiple farms, you could just show off the farms and not really show off much of the PDA.
Right. Right.
You could show off nondescript things that you want to show off without really just showing off too much. That you want to keep secret.
Top secret.
No?
It's so secret you won't even know about it when you open the map. That's how secret it is.
We've talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut my recording off. I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody. Appreciate y'all watching. And thanks to my buddies, PCSG, and all the members over there. And we will catch you next time. Y'all have a good one.
See ya. All my viewers, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Stay tuned. Might get something out tomorrow night, hopefully. And hoping to get the new Cletus up for Friday if everything goes well. So hang tight. It's coming. Job schedule's going to be changing here shortly, so more things will be coming to the channel. So just hang with me. Thanks again for hanging out 24-hour charity live stream last weekend, and thanks for hanging out tonight. We'll see you.
Later,
See you
guys.
guys later.
I could get up there. Oh, like that.
Or Spectacle Island.
You know, you could get hurt standing right there.
Yeah, I know you can get hurt.
Cool. Well, guys, I'm gonna go put in my application for my YouTube domain name.
Sweet.
See if I can get that baby locked in.
Silver Dragon says he rock. I love that trailer. So I think he's talking about the Smoking the Bandit trailer.
Oh, the Snowman trailer.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why the server's private.
Yep.
It's
mods in there.
not for distribution.
No, because they're not exactly 100% my mods, and I tweak them without any kind of
Permission.
recognition to anybody else. They're for personal private use, and that's why this kind of a private server, like
Yeah,
Ron said.
same here.
Yeah.
So the ones I gave out are private, and only the ones I give it out to are allowed in.
Yeah, like the POW truck. The person, I downloaded it. We researched who made the mod or who was the author of that mod. I don't know if he actually made it, but that's as far as I could go with it. I contacted him. He approved me to do my edit, and so that's how it got released. And that's the only way I'll do it. I'm not a mod thief.
Yeah, so, you know, even though I've got the trailer, DoughBoy's got the trailer, we don't use it on any other playthrough that we use. Simply out of respect that it's not ours to use.
Right.
We're privileged to use it because Rockhound has given it to us to use for this playthrough. That's what we use it for.
Yeah, in fact, the only mod that I really use off this, and I asked him to use it before I did it, was the Rockhound truck.
Right.
Oh, the pickup?
The pickup and the T800.
Yeah, the Rockhound T800 with the eagle on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a nice truck. I need to go back and play with that one some more.
Chris Webb says, have a good one. It's so secret Rockhound doesn't even know about it, says Rob.
So secret. I know about it because I made it.
Alright guys, well thank you for coming out. We're going to close it out a little bit early. But that's because I got a commitment and the other guys are kind of feeling a little tired. But we'll be back here, UMRV, on Friday. And go ahead and check out British Farmer. I'll go ahead and put a script link in the description. I'm going to be a special guest on him tomorrow. So go check him out, go subs, and watch the stream tomorrow.
Have a what?
Till then, happy farming.